Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for everyone.
Freight Train by Donald Cruz. Hey, welcome back to Friday here at Discovery Ranch. I'm Mr. Dawson, and I'm here to take you on discoveries and play games so we can learn how to read and write together. Join me here each day so we can learn many things. Today is Reading Day. It's special to me because it's the things that we use all the things that we learned all week to help us read and write. We're going to use those skills today. Are you ready? Let's go. Today, our essential question is on the job. And our question is, what do people use to do their jobs? Like here at the ranch, I use a lot of things. I use a shovel, I use a wheelbarrow, I use a lot of things. Can you think of other jobs where they use some tools? I bet you can. Today, we're going to talk about different jobs. We're going to talk about jobs a little bit. Let's talk about our book. Our book today is called Whose Shoes? A Shoe for Every Job. Do you know that every job has special shoes? That's right. And that's what we're going to learn about in this book. This book right here is an informational text. Do you remember? Informational text means that everything in here is for us to learn something that is true. In this case, about shoes. Let's remember the parts of the book. We have the front cover, we have the back cover, and then we have the spine. Here's our title, Whose Shoes? A shoe for every job. Remember, anytime that a teacher or anybody reads a book, even if you read a book by yourself, you need to be able to answer questions about the story. Guess what? I have 3 questions I'm going to ask after this story, so pay attention to the story so that you can answer the questions. I'm even going to give you some hints. I hope you enjoy this story. I really enjoyed doing it. Here's the story, Whose Shoes?
Whose Shoes? A Shoe for Every Job by Stephen R. Swinburne. Whose shoes? A shoe for every job. Most people wear shoes, but some people don't. The first shoes you ever wore were soft and very small. If it's cold outside, you wear boots. If it's hot, you wear flip-flops. Your favorite shoes might be blue or silver. People wear different shoes for different jobs. Can you tell whose shoes go with what job? Whose shoes? A ballerina. Whose shoes? A farmer. Whose shoes? A firefighter. Whose shoes? An Army National Guard soldier. Whose shoes? A soccer player. Whose shoes? A construction worker. Whose shoes? A post office worker. Whose shoes? A chef. Whose shoes? A clown. Whose shoes will you wear one day?
Did you see how different jobs have different shoes? It was amazing. I told you I was going to ask some questions, and here are my questions right here. I have 1, 2, 3 questions. The first question is, does everybody wear shoes? What was your answer? Does everybody wear shoes? Let's look. It says page 6. So if I go to page 6, it says, but some people don't. Guess what? Some people don't wear shoes. Sometimes on the ranch, I have to be honest, I like to go barefooted myself. That's for sure. Not always, because the ranch can be a very dangerous place. The next question is, who wears these shoes? Who wears these shoes? Ooh, and it says page 21. Let's go look at page 21. 21. Oh, you know what? I can't take it. I made a mistake. Did you catch my mistake? I'm going to fix it. Who wears? I should have an S right there. Sometimes I make mistakes. Remember how we said making mistakes are okay? Because they're there, we make mistakes so that we can learn. But now we can say, who wears these shoes? And if I look at page 21, who's wearing the shoes? Right. It's a soccer player. It's a soccer player. He wears those shoes. Let's look at our last question. Our last question. Oh, look, I did the same mistake again. Isn't that awesome? I love making mistakes. This one says, who wears these shoes? And today, I should be wearing these shoes maybe. Who wears these shoes? I'm going to go to page 29 and see who wears these shoes. I'm looking. Here it is. Are you ready? Who wears these shoes? That's right. It's a clown. A clown. It's a clown. Let's see if it shows that clown. There it is. A clown wears these shoes. That is so, you did it. You were able to answer those questions. Why? Because you were listening. In fact, I think that we should do some other things. Let's take a look at a book where we can use our skills. Oh, where's my book? It's right here. My story is called Tom on Top. Here we go. If you can remember the sight words can and you and see, you'll be able to read this book. Here we go. Tom on Top. Can you see a firehouse? I can see a fire truck. Are you reading those words? Those sight words will help you. I can see a firefighter. Ooh, that's a cool job. I like the job of being a firefighter. It's very important, especially right now. I can see a hose. That's awesome. I can see a hat. If you know sight words, you'll be able to read it. I can see a pot. I can see Tom on top. Did you read it? If you know those sight words and when you see it, you'll be able to read these words. I want to take a closer look at one of our pages. Let's take a closer look. I want to take a closer look at this one. It says, read it with me, I can see Tom on top. Now, if I didn't know that word, I could sound it out. T, aw, p, top, top. Also, we can count the words. Let's count them. 1 word, 2 words, 3 words, 4 words, 5 words, and 6 words. There are 6 words in this sentence. And look, there's an exclamation point. That's a special punctuation that says, get excited. Oh, man. You know what? We should write a sentence using our sight words. Ooh, am I going to have time before we have to go? I don't know, but here we go. You know what? I'm going to use the words the, she, and help. And my sentence is going to be, she can help the pigs. 5 words. She can help the pig. Oh, here I go. Let me get my trusty dusty pen. Oh, the first word is she. It's right there. She. S-H-E. What was the next one? She can. Oh, that was another sight word. I'm going to put it. Can. C-A-N. She can help. Oh, here's our word help. How do you spell it? H-E-L-P. H-E-L and P. The. Do you see the word the? There it is. See, if I know them, I can say them, I can spell them, all kinds of things. The. Now, pig's not up there, so we're going to have to segment that one. Let's try it. P-I-G. Let's segment it. What was the first one? P, right? What was the middle? I. And what was the last one? G. Let's put the letters that go with that. P is for P. I is for I. And G is for G. And guess what? I'm going to use an exclamation point too that says, get excited. She can help the pig. Right. We did it. We did so many things today. I can't believe how much we got done in one day. It's amazing. Well, it's time to go. But you know what I want you to do? I want you to tell me all the things that you've learned this week. I want you to pick something that you learned on segmenting or the letters or writing and send it to me right here at Channel 18 Valley PBS. I want to know all the things that you learned this week here at the ranch. I am excited to hear about it. I love reading your letters, and I want to read them. So send them to me. Show me something that you've learned. Well, it's time for me to go. I have to go. We'll see you next week. Have a great weekend. Come back next week, and we'll discover some more. Have a good weekend. Bye.
Good morning to a brand new day. Time to learn and games to play. Learning things is so much fun. Learning is good for